So applying and getting approved for new credit cards can be fun, but if you don't have a plan, you could find yourself getting denied or just regretting it later. This is why I and many others like to make a credit card roadmap, where we choose the cards we're going to be applying for next, even sometimes planning years ahead. This allows us to take certain rules into consideration and make sure that we follow them. A couple examples of these rules are the Chase 524 rule and the Amex 2 and 90 rule. So today I'll be going over my personal credit card roadmap over the next 2 years and why I'm planning to get these cards. If that sounds like a plan, sit back, grab a drink, and let's get started. So I've been mapping out which credit cards I want for a while, and it always seems to change, but I think I'm pretty certain on this list. I plan on applying for a new credit card every 3 months now that I have 1 year of credit history. From looking at Reddit and watching YouTube videos, it seems 3 months is a long enough time to not be risky, but a short enough time to still get as much value out of credit cards as possible. For the next year, I'm solely going to be applying for Chase credit cards. This is because of the most well-known rule in the credit card game, the Chase 524 rule. For those of you who don't know, Chase has a rule where if you've been approved for 5 or more credit cards in the last 24 months, you'll be automatically denied for any Chase cards. Keeping that in mind, I have 5 Chase credit cards that I'm very interested in right now. So I plan on getting all of those first just to make sure I'm under 524 while applying for them. In December 2023, I plan on applying for the Chase Freedom Flex. This card has a sign-up bonus of 20,000 Chase Ultimate Reward points valued at $200. You're eligible for the $200 if you spend $500 in the first 3 months of account opening, which is a 40% return on spend. I'm also praying that I get the limited time offer of 5% at gas and grocery in the first year, which would be huge. The main benefits of this card is that it has 5% quarterly rotating categories and no annual fee, similar to the Discover It. This card will put me at 424. Then in March of 2024, I'll be applying for the Chase Ink Unlimited, which I'm hoping will have the 90,000 point sign-up bonus at the time, which is worth a minimum of $900, giving me a 15% return on spend, though the minimum spend is $6,000 in 3 months. Luckily though, I'm in college and have a monthly tuition bill of $1,500, so I'll be able to hit this bonus fairly easily. I'll be getting this card mainly for its high welcome bonus, but also so I can earn 1.5% on business purchases. That way I can separate my personal and business expenses. Lastly, since it's a business card, it doesn't apply to the 524 rule, meaning I'll still be at 424 after approval. Then around June 2024, I'll be getting a card that allows you to transfer your Chase points to travel partners for elevated redemptions. That card being the Chase Sapphire Preferred. This will be my first credit card with an annual fee, which is $95. But it's greatly worth it for the amount of value you can get from transferring your points. This card also has a sign-up bonus of 60,000 to 90,000 points when you spend 4,000 in the first 3 months. This is an equivalent of $600 to $900 at minimum, giving you a 15% to 22.5% return. This card will put me at 524. Then in September of 2024, I'll be applying for the Chase Ink Cash, which is very similar to the Ink Unlimited, where you get 75,000 to 90,000 Chase points for a sign-up bonus. Before applying to this card, I'll be back at 424, and after applying, I'll still be at 424 since it's a business card. In December 2024, I'll be applying for my last Chase card for a while, that being the Chase Prime Visa card. This card gives you a sign-up bonus from $100 to $200 in Amazon gift cards with no minimum spend, as well as an unlimited 5% back at Amazon, which will be huge for me since I use it quite a lot. Since the Prime Visa doesn't have a minimum spend, I also plan on applying for the Blue Business Plus from American Express. After spending $3,000 in 3 months, you get 15,000 membership reward points, which is American Express's points currency. This gives me a 5% return. Though this is on the lower side of sign-up bonuses, being worth $150 at minimum, I'm mostly getting this card just to put my foot in the door with American Express point earning cards. In March 2025, I'll be applying for the Citi Custom Cash, which will be my first credit card from Citi. I plan on getting this card because it earns you 5% on your highest eligible spend category up to $500 each statement cycle. The categories that are eligible for the 5% are restaurants, gas stations, grocery stores, select travel, transit, and streaming services, drugstores, home improvement stores, fitness clubs, and live entertainment. The trick with this card is to only use it for the category you plan to get 5% in to guarantee that it's your highest eligible spend category. The card also has a welcome bonus of $200 after you spend $1,500 in the first 6 months, which gives you a return on spend of 13.3%. And for the last card on my roadmap, I'll be going over none other than the American Express Gold Card, which I plan on applying for around June 2025. This card has a 90,000 point sign-up bonus after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months, which gives you a return on spend of 22.5%. This card earns 4x on dining and grocery, which will beat out any card I'll have at the time. The American Express Gold is a mid-tier travel card with a $250 annual fee. So what makes paying that annual fee worth it for me? Well, as a college student living by many restaurants and taking consistent trips to the grocery store, I'll be earning a lot of points. Doing some simple calculations, I'll earn around 9,000 points on this card every year, which is worth around $90, and that number will only be going up as I get older. This card also has 2 credits that, if used right, can lower the annual fee by $240 $240. Those credits being a $10 monthly credit at Uber or Uber Eats, as well as a $10 dining credit that can be used on Grubhub or at places like the Cheesecake Factory. This basically just means that your card's annual fee is just prepaying for 2 meals every month, or at the minimum giving you a nice discount on your food. And on top of that, giving you the ability to earn points to redeem for travel. With the $240 in credits alongside the $90 in points I'll be earning every year, the American Express Gold will give me a net positive value of $80 every year. This beats out a card that would earn 3% on dining and grocery with a no annual fee, such as the Saver One, because that card would only make me around $66 a year. And just so you guys know, I obviously plan on traveling a lot in the future, which is why I'm definitely getting more travel focused cards. I do have a couple cards I'm considering getting after this point, but I don't really know the order in which I'm getting them. Just to name a few, sometime in the future I'd like to get the Citi Rewards Plus card, the Kroger World Elite MasterCard, American Express Amazon Business Card, the Capital One Venture X, Capital One Saver One, as well as the US Bank Cash Plus. Let me know what you guys think of my personal credit card roadmap and what cards you plan on applying for in the future. So those are all the cards I plan on applying for within the next 2 years. If you guys think I could improve on any of this, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. I hope you guys got some value from what I said in this video, and maybe we'll consider building your own credit card roadmap for the future. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you enjoyed the video, because just like cashback, it's free. I wish you all the best, and I'll see y'all in the next one.